Today in Magic School, I'm going to be working on multiple explanations. Um, the reason why I would use multiple explanations is for if I had a sub. My mom is a sub, and it's very often that she'll walk into a class where she has little to no knowledge about it. And I remember that when I was a teacher and I had to get a sub, I would always assume that the sub had zero background of what I was trying to teach. And trying to get the sub to have background knowledge or to be able to answer questions was kind of daunting to me. So, what I love about multiple explanations is you can just type in what you want the sub to know or even teach about. Like, let's say you have a PowerPoint and it just has bullets and you want them to actually have information. I would use multiple explanations. So I'm going to say that this is for an 8th grade level. Again, I'm back at digital literacy. And I'm going to say that I want my sub to really know about these things right here. So I'm just going to copy and paste that right here. And I'm going to click generate. And what it's going to do is it's going to go through each of those sections of my standards and objectives, and it's going to define it. Okay, now what I can do is you can click on plus actions and you can say, you know what, I really need this to be longer. Like, I really want my sub to have as much information about all of these things as possible. And as you can see, it's going through and it's expanding on it. Now what we can do is I want to have real world examples of how students can understand it better. So I'm going to click on, can you provide examples of, actually I'm going to type that in, can you provide real world examples of how of each concept so that I can better explain it to my students. Okay, and it's going to go through and it's going to give real life examples of each one so that you can tell the students or give real life examples of how each thing works. Okay, and this, I love the real world example one because that's a lot of researching that you'd have to do. But to give both this, the definition, and real world examples to your sub is a great way for them to feel like they can actually be competent at what they're teaching. Okay, just some ideas of how to use Magic AI.